someone out there, his conscience is being pricked. For someone, a seed is being dropped. For someone, there's a desire that's being raised up within them to come to Christ. For someone, they're saying, I wish I knew how to find God. We've got to believe that. Otherwise, our task would be impossible. I believe that God has given us, built into us, a conscience. Now that conscience can be trodden upon, it can be hardened, but you can't do away with your conscience. You know, it lies there, dormant very often. But there comes a time when something gets through to the conscience. So we shouldn't give up hope. We should preach with hope and with certainty, even if nothing happens. And of course, people's consciences are informed not only by the gospel, and that only when the Holy Spirit is at work, but it's informed by the world and by our society today. And so people have got an increased antagonism toward the gospel, as I see it anyway, from my perspective. And so it is hard to preach to people. And it is more difficult today, and it's more sensitive. You've got to be more sensitive to preach to people today. But hey, you know, we still got to do it. It never was going to be easy. You've still got to do it. You've still got to tell people that sin is sin, and God is God, and what you're doing is wrong. And whether you believe it's wrong or not, it's wrong. That's the point. I believe that it's not my duty to save people. It's my duty to make the offer, or to give the warning, or to give the exhortation. It's not my duty to do anything else. Only God can do the saving. But it is difficult, and it is hard, and people get upset, and they will attack you or moan at you. But if you're preaching the truth, so what? You know, 5 minutes before I die, the last thing I'll be concerned about is anybody who complained to me because I preached the gospel to them. I won't be concerned about that. But I think that we should be upfront there. We should speak the words with love, with humility, and with sensitivity. Obviously, we've got to take into account that human beings are human beings, created in God's image, and we've got to be respectful of them. But having said that, we've still got to tell them the truth, and that may take courage on our part. But you know, our courage is rooted in our absolute faith in God's presence and power.